Los Angeles' homeless population is estimated at 59,000 people. So if all of those got together and became a city, they'd rank as the 31st of LA County's 88 cities. If you move them to Vermont, they'd be the largest city in the state. Just the homeless. Just here. The surging homeless population in LA, combined with the toleration of garbage and feces and used needles they produce, is becoming an absolute health hazard, for real, not a talking point. Last year, the city suffered an outbreak of typhus, thanks to a surging rat population feasting on garbage in city streets. Last year, we profiled a victim of that on this show.
Far away from Skid Row, through rats and fleas, typhus traveled through the streets, and a deputy city attorney who works way up on the 6th floor at City Hall got infected.
I felt like I was going to die. The homeless population has moved closer and closer. They surround the building. So as folks walk to work and back, they are walking through rotting food, raw sewage.
Yeah, it's not the medieval period. It's just a one-party state. Dr. Drew Pinsky hosts the Dr. Drew podcast. He joins us tonight. Doctor, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Typhus?
Typhus. My own home became overrun with rats, and when I saw that, I thought, oh, we're going to have a typhus outbreak. I practiced medicine and that against the foothills here long enough to know that's what's coming. What scares me is they've done nothing to reduce the rodent population, and what is in this endemic in this area after typhus is something called Yersinia. You may know it as plague. So I'm worried that we're going to have that next. The city you talked about, 60,000 people in the streets defecating, feces flowing into the LA River, bypassing sewage treatment. So a city the size almost of Pasadena is bypassing sewage treatment. We're having mammalian sea mammal die off. We're worried about turtle straws.
So why isn't this, and as someone who cares about
we're the environmentalists. Where are they?
Well, that's it. That's it right there. Where are they?
Where I don't understand it. We have sea bird and sea mammal die off. We have 60,000 people's excrement going directly to the ocean. I can't understand it. We have such a massive problem here. Listen, the other thing you were talking about, I've got so much to say. I'm sorry, Tucker. I'm having like a rush of ideas.
You've been here all your life. So
and I'm upset about it. You mentioned the undocumented immigrants that are here. We've absorbed 1 million, conservatively, in Los Angeles, 1 million undocumented immigrants. Where's the housing problem? They got here without a job, without any money, without a family, without a passport. They found a place to live. Where's the housing problem?
Well, can I just pause and say, as you drive around Los Angeles, you don't ever see, I've just noticed this, any Mexican immigrants almost.
No,
I haven't seen a single one.
Well, you will, but there's certain areas, but they're not on the street. They're not homeless. The homeless is the mentally ill. And until they start talking about that, this is not going to get better. Gavin Newsom, who is now going to...
So that's the core of the problem.
That is the core of the problem. What's remaining on the streets are the chronically homeless, and that is due to addiction and mental illness. All those people you put in that video, they're not going to get better when you put them into housing. They're going to continue to deteriorate. Gavin Newsom is going to put up sprung tents, which I've been asking for a long time. I'm grateful that he's going to do that. There are no laws that allow us to get these people and put them in those tents. In fact, the laws prevent us from even approaching these people. That's why you saw law enforcement saying, well, I'm encouraging them to move along, but I can't really do anything. The laws prevent us from treating the mental illness.
So it sounds like we're missing the point completely.
Completely. The problem is the mental illness and the need to take resisted patients, which is what we have on the street. I've been working in a psychiatric hospital for over 30 years. I know what these patients are. I see them. I know exactly what's going on. I know exactly what we can do. And I know they will thrive in treatment. And they will look back and they will be pissed. They'll be pissed that people let them deteriorate on the street. Weirdly, similar symptoms in the setting of dementia, if we don't rush in and treat that, we're considered inhuman. That's a progressive illness that has no treatment. Schizophrenia, bipolar, addiction, fatal illnesses that if you let go untreated long enough, they're unretrievable. But early, you can change the course of the illness. We're not doing it, and we're murdering people as a result. 3 a day are dying on the streets of Los Angeles. 3 a day. So my question, and I'll ask this of your audience as well, what does the body count need to be? As a physician, I am incensed. What does the body count need to be before they will change their rhetoric? It's out of control. Thousands of people are dying. What's it need to be? 10,000? 100,000? Then you're going to go, oh, maybe we should help these people? Housing is not the issue. Housing's part of it. Of course, they need a place to go, but you've got to address the mental illness and addiction that's underlying this and get them to the facilities. And we have no ability to do that. So all these sprung tents that Gavin Newsom is going to open, my prediction in 6 months, they'll be relatively empty. Then what are we going to do?
The cruelty of this.
Beyond.